Yo, what's going on, guys? Bash here, and today we are back with another ACGL video. Yes sir, you guys already know. So in this video I was able to cover every single team that played. That's why the video is so long. Well, I think I was able to at least, but there were just so many teams playing at the same time. It was so overwhelming, like I couldn't record multiple videos at once, but I think I was able to get at least one game from every team. So yeah, also at the end of this video I'm going to be addressing the allegations, or not really allegations since they turned out to be true, but I'm going to be addressing the whole genre situation. I know most of you saw Pyrex play and you saw genre and you're like, something's not right. So yeah, I'm going to explain the whole situation at the end of the video. But you guys already know, if you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe and leave a comment. And let's get straight into the video. Bash here, and today we are back with another Acgl tournament. So as you can see here, we have so many games going on at once. I think this time there were like, what, 12 teams or something like that. So obviously the first game that we are going to start with is my team Pyrex. We are up against these guys called Rebirth. I've never seen them before. Oh, I think the game just ended. But yeah, I'm a bit late again, but nowhere near as late as I was last time. Last time I missed everything except the finals. So now we can watch the game between, I see LK playing here. I don't know who they're playing, but I see them in a game. Oh, LK are playing, I know these guys, so I just forgot their name. I think Onyx, yeah, Onyx. LK playing Onyx, and here we see SKC playing T's team. I don't know what their team name is, but I know that they are quite good. I'll go and check the matchups in a sec. But yeah, it's not going to be as interesting because these games are basically already over, to be honest. SKC take this one pretty convincingly. Okay, that's the first one, so we can watch the next game. Alright, so we head into the SKC game against these guys, and we see lineups. We see Synergy on the palm. He really seems to enjoy that bro a lot. Plays it a lot during scrims. We see Psycho, not Stone, it's Psycho Wolf on the Buster, and then we see Lone on the Penny. And then for T's team, we see Wizzy on the Lily, Sinister on the Byron, and Prime T on the Otis. But right now, those guys are just getting manhandled, bro. I can't lie. SKC are doing a number on them. We see Wizzy coming in with the Lily Super, aiming it. Can't really find the correct angle to hit someone. And then that Penny turret is just terrorizing them. They can't really take it out. They can't take out that Penny turret. And then they just have so much HP as well. Constantly healing with the palm turrets. You can't really kill them. And they just get zone time, bro. Like, what is this comp? This comp is disgusting. This comp is actually very disgusting. And yeah, just like that, SKC take the win pretty convincingly, and they go up 1-0. I'm pretty sure this is the first game. I don't think I missed that much, but yeah, pretty sure that's the first game. And now we see LK versus Onyx right now. They're in a knockout game. Now that we've got that covered, let's see. Let's head into the game now between LK and Onyx. If we scrimmed Pyrex, my team, we scrimmed Onyx the other day, and those guys seem to be, they're pretty good. They're not a team that you should underestimate whatsoever. So here on the LK side, we see Breezy on the Gus. Haven't seen LK play in a while, but pretty good team, if I don't say so myself. And then we see Tobe on the Eve and Rez on the Squeak. And then for Onyx, we see Cypher on the Gene getting tapped up by the Eve pets here. It's not looking good. We see Lude on the Carl, and we see Angel on the Juju. So right now, Angel gets a super, he pops it ASAP, and we already see Grigri doing damage. And it's a trade between Rez and yeah, Lude with the hyper super just goes in and finishes them off. And yeah, we have a game on our hands, guys. It's currently 1-1. Missed the first game, but it's fine. Let's see how the final round goes between them. And Pyrex have started their game against Rebirth as well. We're going to head into that right after this. But yeah, let's see. Okay. So we see Lude uses the flying hook gadget to go into the left side to gain some control. Angel playing mid as well, and then we have Cypher right here versus Toby losing the matchup, and he goes down to res on the squeak. Toby jumps away just to be safe, but he's still applying pressure from that right hand side, and it is not looking good for Lude. Even uses the gadget to fall back. It's not looking good for Onyx at all. This is a really bad position. Breezy pretty much just chilling, waiting for both of his teammates to do the work. We see Toby tapping up Lude, and Rez just staying in that bush for pressure. Finally decides to make his move, goes out, pops a gadget, gets it onto Angel, kills Angel, and gets a snipe onto Lude as well. That's crazy from Rez. Just goes in there and gets a double kill. So, to be honest, I have no idea why Lude would use the flying hook to go to the left. His ideal matchup is against the Eve, so he should just stay on the Eve, like, bro. But yeah, seems like he realized that, and this time he's playing right. But Toby already popped his super, but it's fine because Carl counters that and he easily just clears them. And yeah, we see Lude on the right hand side creating, like, this is much better for Onyx. He goes in, tries to get a kill onto Rez, but unfortunately he couldn't go because he was scared of the ghost shield, and then he's forced to fall back. It's a really bad position from Cypher. What the hell was that pull? He goes down, but the other guys are still pretty weak. Lude here has full HP. He could still make something work, but that's highly doubtful because of, like, the ghost shield. You see Rez as well putting in the spray. Bro, if these guys 1v3 right now, it's not gonna be a good look, bro. Rez has a hyper as well, wastes no time, pops the hypercharge. Lude dodges the first few, but the hypercharge bounces and gets Lude. And just like that, to be honest, I don't know what LK grew up in, but since this is the one I just watched, I'm going to say they went 1-0 up, and yeah. But anyways, let's head into the Pyrex game. Let's see what these guys are doing. Let's see how it's looking for them. Okay, so we see Chroma Kelly here on the Nani. That's a solid pick. We see Fear on the Colt, a personal favorite of his. If you guys know, you know Fear on that Colt can cause some serious damage. And Genre wasn't available today, so we got Tony J to sub in for him. Another one of our players, decent player. And we see him on that 8-bit just bursting down the save. That's crazy from Tony J. And yeah, just like that, Pyrex secure the win against the Rebirth here. So I honestly don't know what the full scores are. That's what I'm understanding right now. So we tune back into the SKC game versus Tryhards. Last time SKC were one round up. They were one set up from Hot Zone. And looks like they might take this one as well. Sinister here on the guts can't really do much. Cannot really do much. He has to try and farm as much as he can. Oh, he's getting some taps up though, and he's doing a good job not feeding them as well. Eventually he's going to have to go in the gas. He doesn't want to, and the Bell already has her super. I mean, I guess he's just desperate for this hypercharge. Yeah, he finally realizes, goes into the gas. Okay, good movement from him. And then yeah, we see we see the Carl frustrated because he wasn't able to feed off him at all. So yeah, quick run through of the comps and the teams. We see Prime T on the Fang. He wastes no time. He goes in and secures the kill onto Stone and gets synergy and gets a lone really low as well, bro. I'm still calling this guy Stone, bro. My bad. Psycho Wolf. And that play from Prime T was enough to guarantee Tryhards the round. And yeah. Alright, so heading into the next round, we can go through the comps properly now. We see Synergy on the Bill, Lone on the Pierce, and Psycho Wolf on the Carl. And then for the Tryhards, we see Sinister on the Gus and Uzi on the Eve. And yeah, those Eve babies are doing the Lord's work because they've managed to push these guys all the way back to their spawn. This is a very good position for the Tryhards right now. We see Prime T in their bush, just getting so much control. We also see Sinister tapping them up, getting the cookie popper onto Psycho Wolf. And they just have SKC in a really bad position. Lone pops the Pierce super, but it's not enough to take down Sinister. And those Eve babies are really doing the Lord's work, bro. Like, they are not stopping. They keep on coming. And these guys are pushed back all the way to their spawn. We see Psycho goes in, pops a gadget, lights Prime T on fire. He's forced to fall back. Pops a hypercharge as well for the intimidation, but the Eve babies, like I said, they just won't stop. And he could go in, but then the ghost shield. And then Prime T wastes no time, goes and gets the double kill and gets the triple. And yo, T is cooking. T is cooking. We've got a game on our hands, guys. Let's see how the next game goes. I think Pyrex won, like we qualified into the quarterfinals as well, because I saw that those guys just left the lobby. Cool, so the game begins. This time they have to be very wary of T on that Fang, and this time he wastes no time. He goes in, secures the kill. Oh no, Sinister gets the kill onto... Oh no. Oh, he almost goes down, but Sinister comes in clutch with the shield. The Pierce is really low, so he's forced to fall back. And right now it's Stone and Psycho Wolf versus the entire try-hard squad, and it's not looking good for them. They're trying their very best to feed as much as they can. They know it's over, staying close to the gas to go in, but still trying to salvage any opportunity they can. And sadly they aren't able. They really don't want to feed that Fang, because with that Fang with a super, they don't really have any way to stop him once he gets going. So we head right back into the game. Both teams getting into their positions. We see Prime T on the left hand side, really desperate to get that super. The SKC guys are trying their best not to feed him, but they aren't doing a good job as he already has his super. We see Lone going up against the Eve. I don't think that's his ideal matchup, but he's trying to force it. And again, SKC are in a very bad position. Sinister with an amazing shot lands the cookie popper onto Psycho. And we see Wizzy with his pets again, the Eve babies. And Eve has a hypercharge on her as well. And this is literally the exact same situation we saw in the last round. Tryhards, the dark horse of this entire tournament. They just have these guys up on the ropes, bro. Like, they can't really do anything. This is such a bad position for them. The gas is closing in as well. Psycho Wolf desperate lands a heat ejector gadget onto Prime T, pops a super, but it doesn't really matter because of the ghost shield. Wizzy jumps into the gas, and now it's a 1v1 between Synergy and Sinister, but the circumstance just isn't in Synergy's favor, and Tryhards take the win and disqualify SKC. That's crazy. SKC have been on a roll. I thought they would surely go far in this, but Tryhards had other plans, and yeah, they secure the win and make it to the quarterfinals. And let's head into the next game. Guys, correct me if I'm saying the name wrong, but I think it's pronounced Anima. So yeah, let's see how their game's going. They're playing Gem Grab right now, and Anima seem to be in the lead, but Quantum Bro literally just stole it from them. Like, I just witnessed the heist. The Janet goes in with the hypercharge. They're desperate to get the kill onto the Carl, and he does in fact get the kill onto him. But the Amber is there to clean up. We see Robo on the Carl, on the Frank, trying to do his thing. McKill jumps, and then you guys, we've covered Quantum Bro before, so you guys should know these players. Now this Janet is really putting in work. She goes in, gets the kill onto the gem carrier again. And what is this game? This game is just so hot. Like, bro, I don't even have time to go through the players, to be honest. Oh, but now Quantum Bro are putting up a very, very good fight. I can't lie. Oh, that was not good from Liam. That was not good. He could have easily avoided that. No, why? He took the Frank into the realm. I don't know if that was the best move, guys. But it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, they're still tied up in gems. And again, Quantum Bro take the lead. Oh my god, that's a huge kill from Liam, because he takes out the Janet when she pops her hyper. Now she has no utility. Robo on the Frank just straight up being a menace. I don't know how he wasn't banned, and McKill just casually decides to sell the gems there, bro. To be honest, that's literally what happened. He literally just said, you know what? Y'all can have it, bro. Y'all got it, bro. He said, y'all got it. And then he just sold. I'm probably going to voice over this game as well because we need to look at what happened there. That was an insane sell. And Anima take the win. So yeah. I don't know if that was the last round again. But yeah, it seemed like Anima took the win because I think I just saw the other guys leaving. So, oh wait, no, they all just left. Cool. From this round of 16, Pyrex qualify. I didn't watch YNG's game, but I'm pretty sure they're going to qualify. Oh yeah, they're facing the Throwers. We watched the Throwers. If you guys remember them, we watched them play last time. And SKC and... Oh, no, we definitely have to cover their game because these guys... They're going band for band, bro. These guys are going crazy. Cool. Let's head straight into the game. So the game begins and we see tryhards have secured not just the Rico but the Mina as well. But that seems fine because we see Lone on the Tara. Ideally, I feel like he should be on the Mina. I think Tara counts as Mina with the pets and everything. But then yeah, oh my god, tryhards didn't come to play. This is their debut. If you guys didn't know, I don't think they played the last one, but then again, the only game I witnessed the last one was the finals. But the first one that I recorded, they definitely didn't play that one. So I think this is their debut. But this is an amazing recovery from SKC from defense. It really looked like the tryhards were going to score there. But yeah, let's go through the lineups real quick. We see Synergy on the bow, Psycho Wolf on the Griff, and who just died? And Lone on the Tara. Then for the tryhards, we see Sinister on the Rico, Prime T on the Mo, and Wizzy on the Lilian. Just like that, SKC managed to slip a goal in using the Tara super from Lone. Sinister pops a super, doesn't really get anyone with it. He gets snuck up on by Lone. Almost managed to secure a goal there as well. But yeah, we see Wizzy on the Mina doing his thing, but he's getting pinched down right now by Psycho Wolf and Synergy. And right now it looks like tryhards could get a lot of control, and the Mo has his super. That's a huge threat, and he could definitely... Oh, he has his hyper. He wastes no time. He goes in, gets the kill onto the Tara. Oh, that's an amazing pass from him as well. Oh no. He definitely plays football. Oh my god, that was a crazy pass. That was a crazy pass from T. And I don't know what he changed his name to, bro. What the hell is that? Dumbaft. I don't know what that is. But yeah, these guys are going at it with everything they have right now. Oh, the Rico trips the mine successfully, and they head into overtime. If you ask me who has overtime, I would say SKC probably. Ooh, okay. We see Psycho Wolf on the Griff cooking, pops his hypercharge, gets the kill, weaves some shots. Oh, but it's not a good situation right now because the Mo has his super. Synergy has a super of his own, and oh, that's amazing synergy from SKC because Synergy shot the ball in, and then Lone used his super to pull them in so they couldn't save the ball even if they wanted to. So we head into the second round, and these guys seem to be going at it honestly. Like, I feel like SKC do have the comp though. They definitely have comp because the Tara for the Mina, the Griff breaks open the walls to render the Rico useless, and right now Psycho just gets pinched by Wizzy and Sinister. Now we see Lone, who has been doing an amazing job on the Tara, just getting the supers, doing his parts with his pets, and playing the game safe in general. So Wizzy pops his shield, goes in, has his super, gets the kill onto Lone. And then we see Prime T goes in with a super of his own as well. But yeah, I was going to say that Psycho Wolf didn't want to go down that easily, but in the midst of all the chaos, the tryhards just managed to slip a goal in, and they are currently in the lead. Ooh, Lone goes in and gets the kill onto T there. Sinister gets a kill as well with the Rico Super. Oh wait, no, that was Wizzy as well. So we see Wizzy cooking up on Demeanor though, I can't lie. Both teams are playing well, to be honest. I won't even lie, like these teams are going at it. They really are. Nah, why are both of these teams in the round of 16s, bro? It should have been like a quarterfinals game or something. So we see Lone pops the hypercharge, runs in for the goal, and he gets it in. That was crazy from Lone. He made the play while everyone was being worried about their matchups. He just popped his hyper and went straight for the goal. Yes, sir. So we see Psycho Wolf pops a super to keep them at bay, but he gets sniped by Sinister's hypercharge with the Rico. Synergy pops a hypercharge of his own, leaves Sinister in a tricky situation, and then the tryhards have to be very careful of those bow mines, to be honest. Sinister with these Rico supers, bro. What is he doing? He's just sniping everyone. He doesn't need the walls, bro. He said, nah, you guys can destroy the walls. I don't need them. And another one from Sinister. What is he doing?
Miss.
No, he's fucking good.
That motherfucker don't miss, man.
He's good.
In the heat of battle, he don't miss.
No.
In the heat of controversy,
Nah, he's going crazy, bro. He's going crazy on the Rico. Ooh, Weezy didn't know that the mines were there. And now he gets taken out. But it's fine though, because T has his hypercharge on the Mo. But SKC have really good positioning right now. Oh my god, I feel like he could have gone in there. I think he wants to go in now, but he's wary of the Griff super. Doesn't even matter because they managed to take him down, pops his hypercharge, pushes the ball forward, goes, it's too fast, he gets the ball, and he just walks it in. And yeah, guys, I told you, we have a game on our hands, bro. This is just the round of 16. Bro, if I don't end up posting round of 16s because of how choppy it was, I will post this game because what is this? This is just crazy. This is crazy. Peak cinema right here, guys. Let's see. The final round, bro. Pyrex are playing, YNG are playing. I feel like YNG would win pretty comfortably though, their game, but I'm not trying to underestimate anyone. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so off the bat, tryhards get some really good control and Wiz is just able to slip the ball in. Okay, that was good control from the tryhards, but we already seen what these two teams can do, bro. None of them are ready to go down that easily. And we see Wizzy cooking on the Mina, manages to take out the Tara, pops a shield, they can't kill him. Can they get this goal? Sinister decides not to force it, that's good from him. Gets the kill onto Lone, even though he got super onto him, didn't really matter. Stays alive, doing very well staying alive, but goes down sadly. T gets hit by a bow super and gets finished off there. And this looks like a really good scoring opportunity for SKC, but they decide not to force it. Synergy has a hypercharge. Ooh, tries to slip it in and he was very close as well. Pops his hypercharge right in the middle of the goal. Gets taken out by the Sinister super. Sinister on that Rico just going crazy, bro. I can't even lie. The whole tryhards team are just popping off right now. And they don't mind the ball being in that corner, to be honest. If that's the game that they have to play, then they are very happy with doing that. We see, oh my god, bro, tryhards. These guys are just cooking, bro. These guys are just cooking. Wizzy on the Mina, Sinister on the Rico, and T on the Mo. You can't stop them, bro. You can't. They're just doing their thing. And this is looking like a very terrible spawn trap for SKC right now. T goes in with the Mo super, gets the kill onto Lone. And then we see Psycho on the Griff trying his very best to salvage the situation, but it's just not working out for him. Oh, he almost takes out the Mina there. Lone is the only man alive, desperately looking for this Tara hypercharge. Gets the Tara hypercharge, wastes no time. Gets two of the tryhard team. He sadly doesn't get a kill onto any of them. And oh my god, those bow mines just completely raped Wizzy there. And now it's looking like a goal scoring opportunity for SKC. Can they maybe get a goal from this? Sadly, they could not, and they lose the game. That was an incredible game, bro. Tryhards are not here to play any games. Decent stats from Lone, but yeah, he actually did cook, bro. It's just this last round, man. I don't know what happened. And yeah, we see Sinister on getting star player, well deserved. Wheezy getting some decent stats, and yeah, I think with that game being done, these guys should be eliminated now, but I don't know. Oh, we have a game between Pyrex and Timo. Okay, so I think at this point we are in the semis, we are in the quarterfinals. As we are back into the Acgl quarterfinals, and we just rounded up the game between the tryhards and SKC. The tryhards took the win after a very tough battle. And yeah, here we go, guys, and we are back into the Acgl quarterfinals, and we kickstart into the game between Pyrex and Team O. These guys, we know them pretty well because these are like Nigerian players. So I think Oxa they're lagging on the Lily, or he just died intentionally. But yeah, let's head into the lineups. We see Chroma on the Amber, Fear on the Charlie, and 20J on the Rico. And then for Team O, we see Miss on the Janet, Oxa on the Lily, and Chris on the Meeple. So Miss goes in with the Janet super, gets a kill onto 20J, but Fear already has 7 gems with him as well as a super. So even if the Lily comes there, he simply, exactly just like so, simply puts the Lily into a cocoon. But Team O have so much control right now, and then we see Chris just stacking up gems, getting as many gems as he can. Currently has 5 gems. Gets a box onto Fear, so he can't go in for that. Oh, that's a good tech. He puts him in the box and steals the other gems. But I don't know if what are we doing? We just look so disorganized. Oxa goes in with his hypercharge. Doesn't really take anyone, and then he goes down to Chroma on the Lily. So Pyrex are doing a pretty good job, if you ask me. Chris almost got someone in the box. That would have been so detrimental because I think, okay, no, he does have a super. Thought he had a super. 20J uses the Rico super, gets them weak, and we get the countdown, but I believe Team O can reset. Chroma doing his very best trying to not let that happen. Doesn't want these guys to reset. Oxa gets a kill onto him, and they reset just in time. Literally 2 seconds left, and they were able to reset. I don't know why Chroma... Oh, yeah, raps. Oxa gets the kill onto Fear as well, and I don't think we can reset this one because he has a hypercharge. So he's just waiting for the right time to use it. 20J goes in there blindly. I don't know what that was. Fear with an amazing cocoon. That's amazing. And Chroma gets the clutch. He gets a kill onto... Oh no, that's very bad. That was very... Oh my god. That's amazing synergy from Team O. If Oxa came out there, Chroma would have gotten the kill onto him, but Chris was aware of that. He boxed Chroma in. And Pyrex doing their very best to reset. They do manage to get the reset. Chroma goes down, and this is a very bad position. That Meeple super lasting for 1 million years. Fear gets the cocoon onto Chris, but it doesn't matter. And now they have all the gems, and the gems, they're with the worst person imaginable, bro. It's with the Lily. And these guys don't know where the Lily is, so they have to start looking for the Lily. And even if they do find the Lily, she could just go invis. Yeah. That was a tough game, but Team O take the first round. And now we head straight into the next game. Okay, we see Instinct are going into the quarterfinal game is going to be against tryhards. But yeah, let's head into the next round between Pyrex and Team O, or casuals, whatever you want to call them. So the game begins, and off the bat we have the gem lead, and 20J manages to get a kill onto Oxa there with the Rico. Fear on that Charlie doing his very best, but just wasn't enough that last game. Miss goes in with an amazing giant super, manages to get the kill onto 20J, tries to escape but doesn't pull off the jump well, but gets his super just in time and manages to fly away, gets some hits onto Fear on the Charlie and escapes just in time but still goes down to 20J. That's amazing timing from him. Seems like Oxa is lagging, but this guy got jump scared there, but he was lagging so it didn't matter. Chris very low as well, and oh, he comes back just in time, pops the super, gets the kill onto Fear, goes invis, And just when it looked like we could steal the win, he came back and said, no, we can't let that slide. Fear pops a hypercharge. Ooh, almost got to predict onto Oxa. If he did that later, then he could have definitely gotten him with the cocoon. Miss pops a hypercharge, doesn't use it, just use it to scare them back, gets some hits onto Tony J before finally popping the hypercharge. Tony J goes down, and Miss is unable. Miss is just doing an amazing job on that Janet, bro, with the Janet supers. He's cycling them so well. It's almost like he has infinite amount of them. Ooh, Fear with the cocoon manages to clutch up the game and gets the kill onto Chris as well. Now Fear going crazy on that on the Charlie, bro. Just when we thought all hope was over, he manages to get that clutch cocoon. I don't know what Chroma is doing. He's pushing too forward for my liking. Tony J trying to buy time. No, not even trying to buy time, trying to farm kills. That's what he does, and it's currently 1-1. But I feel like that game was mostly because Oxa was lagging, so they didn't really have pressure like that. But yeah, let's head into the third and final round and see how that goes. Alright, so the game begins and we see Fear pops his gadget and manages to get 2 gems. Oxa still lagging. Oh my god, it's not looking good for the casuals at all. But yeah, right now it's Chroma on that lane versus Miss. I don't know why he just left the lane, and now Tony J has to deal with it. He's doing a pretty good job though, gets his super off Miss. Chris gets a good box onto Fear and has his super as well, could have confirmed the kill, but chose not to and saved it for now. Oxa still lagging, that's definitely a bot. Miss tries to sneak Fear. He's lagging as well. And bro, what is this game? This game is just the battle of lag, bro. Like, you see Oxa lagging, you see Fear lagging, and that's both of the team's star players, if you ask me. They're just lagging. But yeah, I'm not complaining. No. This is the Pyrex' advantage, bro. We're doing nothing. Tony J pops a hypercharge, gets a kill onto Chris there. Miss pops some China hypercharge. We've seen what he can do with these, bro. Doesn't miss a single missile. And that's exactly what he's doing, getting some good hits onto Tony J. Even gets the kill onto him. Flies again, but is unable to claim any gems before he takes to this guys. Oh, that's a very bad position from Chroma, and Tony J is forced to pick up the gems. The Lily lagging as well, so they don't really have to worry about anything. Fear pops the hypercharge because of the spiders to be on Chris, and he's forced to waste ammo to take it down. Chroma pops a hypercharge of his own, and he's a super and is able to take down Miss. And he cleans up by taking down Oxa as well, and just like that, Pyrex take the first set. Even though both sides were lagging, but Oxa definitely lagged more. Like, his lag was crazy. I don't even think he played most of that game. But a win is a win, and yeah, let's head into the next game. Now guys, we are back. Welcome to the ACGL quarterfinals, and we just rounded up the game with the first set between Pyrex and Team O, and now we head into the game between LK Esports and Anima. So yeah, the game begins and we can see Rez here on the Carl playing the left lane. We see Toby on the Jean, and we see Breezy on the Crow holding the rights for LK. And for Anima, oh my god, that's an amazing pull from Toby. Gets the pull onto Boss on the Squeak and steals the gems. But yeah, for Anima, we see Hobbs on the Amber, Robo on the Shelly, and Boss on the Squeak. I think I've played Among Us with this Robo guy before, but I've never seen him in Brawl. But yeah, he's doing his thing on the Shelly, but Breezy manages to take him out. And then Breezy just doing an amazing job holding that right lane well. Toby and Breezy are able to get a pinch onto Boss. Toby gets another pull onto him, and Toby just going crazy with this pulls, bro, and he's pulling the same person every single time. It must feel like torture. But he's definitely not missing those pulls, coming in clutch with them. Anima, you see Hobbs on the left hand side trying to clutch the game. That's an amazing Shelly super from Robo. and Hobbs is able to finish them off, but Suarez is just there to pick up the gems again. So we see Boss on the squeak applying pressure. Hobbs still on that left side, not giving up. We see Robo pops a hypercharge, gets pulled by Toby though, and that's an amazing pull from Toby. I can't even lie, that is an amazing pull. If not for that pull, Robo was definitely going to get the kill on Torres, but that pull just saved the entire game. Alright, we head into the second set. It's currently 1-0 okay. And this time we see Robo takes a different approach. He's going the left lane that time, still gets pinched by Toby and Rez. And we see Breezy this time holding his lane. This is the ideal matchup for him. He should not be losing to an Amber, because Crow counts as Amber. But he just falls back to heal up a little bit, keeping his position pretty well. But Hobbs on that Amber doing a really good job, bro. I can't even lie. We see Robo in the bushes, trying to be a terrorist, but they're pinching him so well. But that's the thing, he's doing his job, he's creating pressure. We see Toby with another pull out. Bro, boss, if I was boss, I would crash out, bro. Like, every single time, pulling him, like, Toby being cheeky as well, dropping the pin, he knows what he's doing. Nah, bro, Robo, I mean, boss, just pack it up, bro. Just play lane at this point. Let the Shelly play mid. We see Rez here, pops a hypercharge, uses it to kill just boss, and boss it, bro. What did boss do to these guys, bro? Like, using a whole hypercharge on this guy's head. What has he done? Bro, we see here Toby has the pull, but I swear he's not going to use it. He's going to wait for boss and get the pull onto him, bro. Just watch. You guys just watch. Bro, that's what happens. Okay, now he pops the hypercharge to stay alive. Pulls the Shelly. Bold move, but not the Shelly didn't even have enough time to do anything. And LK take the win pretty convincingly. Yes, sir. And just like that, they are 1-0 up. And let's head into the next game. While we wait for the other games, we are quickly going to head into the game between YNG and the Throwers. Let's see how that game's going. So I didn't watch the gem grab game, so I don't know who won, but I am pretty sure YNG won, bro. These guys are best team in Kenya, top 3 team in ACGL, and that's what I think anyways. And yeah, they get to go here pretty convincingly. Quick run through of the comp. We see Rolfie here on the Charlie, we see Felix on the Chester, and Kojo on the Frank. Do not let Frank slide, bro. We have global bans. Why are we letting Frank slide? But yeah, for the throwers, we see MIA on the Primo, gets cocooned by the Charlie, Golden on the Meeple, and Death on the Lou, but they just get ran down. And MIA comes out of the cocoon just in time to clear the ball. We see Death on that Lou struggling to hit some shots. And he's just getting tapped up by Rolfie. Rolfie holding that left lane very well. Cocoons the Primo again. Breaks the wall. Kuzo breaks the wall as well. And then they just slip that one in. And it's already 1-0 to YNG. And hopefully no other game has started. Game between Instinct and the... What's their name again? Instinct and who? And Tryhards. Yeah, Tryhards. So I think we're just going to head straight into that game, because I feel like that game is going to be much more interesting than the YNG game. I feel like YNG are just going to run those guys down. But yeah, the game begins, and Instinct, they made their debut in the last tourney. Again, they came back and they made it to the final. Sadly, they couldn't win because of lag. And yeah, now they're back, hopefully trying to get their revenge. Sadly, one time I was around here for them to face up against. But yeah, just quick run through of the comp. We see Zutan on the Frank, Elant on the Palm, and Pizza on the Poco. And then for the Tryhards, we see Wizzy on the Amber, pops a hypercharge. They get to burn onto 2 of them, but they're just too tanky. And they're getting heals as well, so it's not really going to do anything. Cycles another super, but it's not enough. Gets a kill onto... Oh wait, they're winning. Yo! Oh yeah, and yeah, we see T on the Primo, that's for the Frank. And we see Sinister on the Sandy. And oh my god, guys, Tryhards are not here to play any games, bro. Tryhards are not here to play any games. Zutan manages to get a snipe onto Wizzy, resetting the countdown, but it's just not enough. Sinister has all the gems, he's chilling. They are very comfortable right now. Zutan tries to go in, but you see T on the Primo just yanks him away. He still survives somehow, but it's not going to be enough. And he knows it. They both stop. Even Wizzy stopped moving, bro. He even tried to kill him. They both knew it was over. And just like that, tryhards take the first game, bro. I'm telling you guys, bro, watch out for tryhards. These guys aren't here to play any games. The Pyrex game between Timo has begun as well. But yeah, this game just looks much more interesting. Let's see how that's going. Bro, so many games going on at the same time, bro. If you guys, I think I might have to find someone to help me record other games so that I'll just voice them over because, bruh, this is too much. But yeah, we see Zutan just getting raped by the by T on the Primo. It gets pushed all the way back to his own spawn, getting touched, and Sinister and Wizzy managed to get a pretty good pinch onto Elande. And yo, T on this Primo is just not giving up. And I feel like Instinct tried a comp here with like the Poco and the double tanks and the Franks and the double heals, but it somehow just backfired against them. Ooh, Zutan gets a nice snipe onto Sinister, but he just escapes with the skin of his teeth. And we see T on that Primo really carrying this team hard. Pizza pops the gadget, keeping them in this game. Else they would have probably died to the Primo burn. Zutan pops a hypercharge just for pressure, it seems like. And he eventually decides to let it rip, and he destroys the walls and that bush. But the Sandy Super just gives them so much control. We see T there goes in for the palm turret, takes it out. Wizzy pops a hypercharge. Oh, that's a really bad hypercharge. He doesn't really get anyone with it, but he hasn't used it yet. It's still lingering around, meaning that the entire of that left map is just under his control. And Sinister manages to get a kill onto Zutan, gets 2 gems, not able to get the last one, and just falls back, waiting for his team to respawn. That's exactly what they do, and they're doing their very best to avoid the Amber hypercharge, but he pops it. He pops his super and it connects with that one. So we see Sinister pops the Sandy Super, and these guys just have so much control, but they're still not able to do anything because of the Palm hypercharge turret. I thought T was going to go in for the turret there, but he decided to go in for Zutan. Okay, yeah, he eventually does end up taking down the turret. And Wizzy cycles another hypercharge. That's insane from him. He would have gotten the kill, but the Palm turret came in clutch. And then we see T as well with another hypercharge. Oh my god, throws Zutan away? Oh, sadly doesn't get the kill onto him. But yeah, we see Wizzy. Wizzy just going crazy on the Amber, bro. I don't know what to say. He's just doing his thing. Sinister has 12 gems in his name, but Instinct surely will be able to get the countdown here. No, they didn't. Wow. And just like that, tryhards beat Instinct in the first round. That's crazy. That is so crazy. And tryhards aren't playing any games. But yeah, with that being said, let's head straight into the Pyrex knockout game between casuals. Let's see how that's going. So we head straight into the game and we see that things are already pretty chaotic. Fear is already so low and he just instantly goes down on that Piper. A quick run through of the casuals team. You see Oxa on the Mr. P, Chris on the Gus, and Miss on the Daryl. He really loves that brawler a lot. He goes in now and takes down Tony J, who's on the Brock. And now it's just Chroma's Carl left standing. He already has his super, so he's going to try his best not to feed anyone now for the next round. But I think he fed the Mr. P quite a lot. They're even shooting at each other. So Miss wastes no time and he just goes in with the hypercharge straight for Tony J, gets the kill onto him. Fear is in a pretty bad position right now. Can't really do anything against the Mr. P supers. And this is a really bad position for Pyrex right now. There's no way they come back from this. It's not looking good for them at all. We see casuals even taking their sweet time just watching Pyrex try to salvage this situation any way they can, but it's just not looking good for them at all. Fear uses his super to break open the walls where the Daryl is hiding, pops a hypercharge for some reason, gets a tap onto the Daryl, gets another tap onto the Daryl, but wasn't good enough. Pyrex doing their best to... Can they actually win this? Let's see. Chroma uses the fire gadget, doesn't really get anyone with it, and we see Miss just rushes Fear, and Chroma goes down in the process, and they just clean up Fear. Oh, it's 1-1. I missed the game, so yeah. Anyway, let's head into the next game, the final round of this knockout game. I believe whoever wins this one will qualify, and the other team will be eliminated. But yeah, let's head straight into the game. Let's see what Pyrex change heading into this round. So Tony J wastes no time. He uses his wall break to break that. Why is he running wall break? I don't know, but we see Miss in that bush just chilling, trying to get his super before he goes in for pressure. Tony J breaking open the walls. I guess it's for the Piper, just to give her like a good advantage. Oh, he goes in. Oxa lags, and then they get some taps onto him, taking him out. The lag really isn't in Oxa's favor. Chroma goes for a burn and gets a perfect burn onto Chris. He's forced to fall back, but Miss is still holding that middle area, and he has his super as well. So casuals aren't really worried about anything right now. We see Oxa with his big shot, gets one on Tunye and Fear. Miss goes in for the kill, but Fear pops his super, and they manage to get him solo. Chroma pops his super and takes down Miss on the Daryl, but they are both solo. Okay, and then Fear gets a clutch kill onto Chris. And just like that, Pyrex take the first round, and we're heading straight into the next one. Seems like Oxa is still lagging. Yeah, he's still lagging. Ooh, that's not good. Fear gets some taps onto him, spearheading his team right now. Single-handedly pushing these guys all the way back, though he's low, so he's forced to fall back. 20J gets some good taps there onto Oxa and gets him low. He's literally one shot. Fear, what? What? I don't know why Fear went in there. Like, what is he doing? What is he doing, bro? Bro, this is not a YouTube short. I don't know what the vision was. And yeah, 20J drops the clown pin on him as well, because what are we doing? Oh, seems like he's angry. Gets a few taps onto Oxa there, and he doesn't have his Mr. P super right now, so it's not looking good for casuals. Miss Desperate goes in trying to get anything he can't. 20J pops the hyper, gets a few hits onto him, gets him weak, and then Chroma and Fear are able to finish them off. The Mr. P finally has his turret, and this is not good. This is not good at all. Fear is so low as well. We see Oxa pushing Chroma there on the car, but he's going to be just fine. But Fear is forced to waste ammo to take down the Mr. P turrets. Oh, but he's still... Oh, that's an amazing pinch from Fear and Chroma. Chris even gives Oxa the shield, but it's not enough. Chroma still manages to take him down. Fear pops the hypercharge to apply pressure onto Chris. It's currently a 2v1. It's not looking good for casuals, but Chris could still win this since they're both low. No, Chroma decides to pop a hyper and go in, but he gets his super just in time. But Fear and Chroma still manage to pinch him out and get the kill. And just like that, Pyrex qualify onto the semi-finals. That's what we like to see. And I think now Team O have been, or casuals have been eliminated. So yeah, GG's to both teams. It's really sad to see that Team O were lagging to that extent, but we'll take it. A win is a win. And yeah, they just decide to elongate it for some reason. But yeah, GG's to Team O. I understand that Oxa was lagging. If he wasn't lagging, situation would have been the game could have probably ended very differently. And see what I'm saying, bro? Two interesting games going on at the same time. What are we doing? I don't know what to do, so I'm gonna head into the game between LK and Anima. So it's already not looking good for LK. Oh my god, they are just getting completely wiped. And just looking at Anima's comp, I'm seeing that they're going for that cheesy comp with the dog and the grey and yeah. For LK, we see Breezy on the Charlie, Rez on the Brock, and Toby on the Bell. Then for Anima, we see Robo on the Sprout, Boss on the Doug, and Hobbs on the Grey. He goes in, he dies, but he gets revived by the Dog super, but gets taken out there by a cheeky shot by Hobbs. And right now it's not looking good for LK at all. There isn't really anything they can do in this situation. It's a 2v3. Breezy and Toby versus the entire Anima squad. Breezy manages to get a kill there onto Hobbs, but he just comes back to life, you know, with the dog cheese and everything. So right now, Toby and Breezy, it's not looking good at all. But they're not gonna give up. They're still gonna keep on trying their best. We see Toby here weaving the shots from the Sprout. Gets a couple of taps onto him as well. Breezy doing his thing on the right hand side. He has a hypercharge. Maybe he can make something of it. He misses the hypercharge, but the spiders still go on the Sprout. And Toby here dodging some shots. Oh, that's bad. Hobbs goes into the gas. Oh, the Anima team were in the gas there for a sec. If Toby had survived for a second longer and landed that shot, maybe he could have won, but Anima take this one. And with two interesting games going on at the same time, we're just going to have to head straight to the next game between Instinct and Try. And it's 1-1, bro. I'm telling you, these teams are going at it. Like, they really are going at it, to be honest. But yeah, quick run through of the teams. We see Zutan here on the Lou. Sinister for tryhards on the Frank. That's what the Lou is for. We see Pizza on the Tick. And Elant on the Squeak. And we see... Oh, that's an amazing hypercharge from Zutan, but it's not going to be enough. Oh, okay. That is insane. I don't know how Sinister survived for that long. Probably because of like the Ghost Shield. Oh my, that was a crazy hypercharge from Zutan. That was a very, very good hypercharge from Zutan and Elant, because Elant popped a hypercharge of his own to finish off run through of the, because now I can properly give you guys a run through of the team. So yeah, Zutan on the Lou, Elant on the Squeak, Pizza on the Tick, Sinister on the Frank, Uzi on Gus, and T on the Carl. So yeah, now let's head into the game. So the game begins and we see Elant pops a gadget onto the right side for some control. Frank doing his very best to run them down, but the Lou is just not making that possible. Zutan hitting almost every single one of his shots, keeping the Frank at bay. He does his very best to switch lanes and avoid the Lou, but it's just not happening because the Tick is kind of like forcing him to go to the Lou. And he already has a hypercharge. Oh my god, Sinister goes snipe onto him and Pizza just barely escaped with his life. Like the wall basically saved him. And yeah, the Lou super is also so much area control because it doesn't just stop the Frank from going in there. It stops everyone else in the team from going in there as well. And we saw that quick combination between the... Oh my god, he just burst him down there. And Sinister on that Frank can't really do anything, to be honest. He can't do anything. Despite tryhard securing the Frank here, it's still not working out in their favor. I mean, I've seen people do some crazy things with Frank, but playing him in this map is a bit uncalled for, I would say. And Instinct are just cooking them with the Lou pick. The Lou pick is really good. But these guys still pick the Frank and it's not working out for them. It's not working out for them. In fact, both teams lost while having Frank. But it seems like tryhards have decided to lock in because right now they have so much control. But they don't really care because Zutan pops a super. Ooh, Sinister almost got a stun off, but Pizza popped a Tick super too. And how is he alive, bro? Pizza has no reason to survive that situation, bro. It's pissing me off. How? He's even spamming the clown pin, bro, because how did you not kill him there? But I guess it's just good later. Zutan pops a hypercharge and Sinister just gets raped. And oof. Instinct have locked in, guys. Instinct have locked in. Wizzy pops a hypercharge. I swear, bro, it's not gonna do anything for you. I'm sorry. And just like that, Instinct take the win very, very, very convincingly. You could even say that tryhards didn't put up a fight in that game, and it is currently 1-1 between those two teams. Oh shit, W Fury, I think he sent me a recording of... Oh wait, no, this is knockouts. Never mind. But yeah, it's currently 1-1 between Instinct and... Whoa, bro. Instinct and tryhards. Whoever wins the next game will qualify into the semi-finals. Guys, welcome back to the Acgl quarterfinals. Yeah, quarterfinals. So right now we have a game between Instinct and Tryhards. Both teams have been going at it, bro. Like, it's currently 1-1. Tryhards are the dark horse of this tournament. I mean, they're good, but I didn't expect them to do this well. And yes, we head into the Brawl Ball set and we see Zutan on the Colts. Wizzy on the Cordelius goes down instantly, and we see T on the Cordelius, Elant on the Otis, Peter on the Mina, and Sinister on the Juju. And off the bat, looking at this, I would say Instinct definitely a comp. But yes, I'm going to be judging Zutan's Colt gameplay a lot. Let's see how good he is on the Colt. Goes down to the Juju, not really much you can do about that. But they're breaking the walls, so I think that's good for them. Sinister gets his super, wastes no time, pops the super. Zutan knows he's going to go down, but he at least gets the clear onto the ball. Doesn't really matter though, because oh my god, T tried to slip it in, didn't work out, but now Wizzy is able to just slide it into that bottom right corner. And off the bat, Tryhards go 1-0 up, and yeah, we head into this game with an amazing start from Tryhards. Wizzy comes out of the realm there, gets a kill onto Zutan, takes Pizza into the realm as well, but goes down, and we see Sinister here, gets his super, and it's looking good for Tryhards. They're just waiting for the third to come back. Amazing wall break from Zutan. He gets so much walls there. Oh, Pizza could have, bro. I don't know if that was me. I'm making the break for it, bro. Getting that ball, pushing it forward, using my super to immobilize them, and just dashing for it, bro. And Lance gets a stun onto T before he dies, but doesn't really do much, and T is still able to take out Pizza on the Mina. Yeah, that was a terrible super from Wizzy. If he had gotten that realm, and they could have definitely been able to score. And he goes down as well, and it's not good for the Tryhards right now. We see Instinct, the full squad, pushing up, desperate for this one goal. They know that if they want to stay in this tournament, or if they want to make things easy for themselves, then they're going to have to bag that goal in. But Wizzy on the Cordelia says hell no, and takes Zutan into the realm. Doesn't really do much though. And can they bag this? Ooh, Zutan messed up there. Zutan could have bagged that goal, but he messed it up. He should have just walked it in, I feel like. Oh, wait, so I even missed the set. Okay, it's currently 1-1. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, these teams don't want to lose. Like, they're both giving it their all. They really want to make it to that semi-finals, man. But yeah, we head into the third and final round, or whatever you want to call it. The final game of Instinct versus Tryhards. Bro, I'm so used to saying Instinct versus one timers that it's just stuck in my head. So yeah, this is an amazing start from, okay, no, it's like an amazing start for both teams because they got the trade-off. Okay, yeah, this is a very good start for one timers. We see T on that rough just cooking, bro. I can't lie. Oh my god, and they almost slipped the goal in, but it just didn't work out. They tried to be cheeky with that one. See Wizzy here on the Cordelia trying to farm his super, get anything he can. Gets the kill there onto Zutan, stays alive as well. Ooh, I thought he was going to get the realm onto Elant, but he couldn't get that. And Elant gets the kill onto him as well. We see Peter here on the Mina doing his thing, forced to fall back because of the roughs bags. And now Sinister literally has nothing to work with, bro. Like, there are no walls, but he gets the buff from the rough to make up for it. And nah, this is a really hot game, bro. This is a very, very hot game. Oh my god, the Lance somehow manages to get the snipe onto Sinister. He stays alive with just the skin of his teeth. But you see T on that roughs hitting shots when it counts. Got a proper kill there onto Peter. Sinister is low, doesn't really have any walls to work with. We see Wizzy on that Cordelius pops a hypercharge, takes the Mina onto the realm. If you ask me, that is a very good take. And Prime T with an amazing play as he takes down the wall and slides the ball into the net. Oh my god, guys. Instinct might get eliminated. Instinct, nobody expected this, bro. Instinct might just get eliminated here. Oh my god, what are they doing? Peter Filixer misses another chance to score, but thankfully Zutan is there to just walk it in, and they don't want to go in just like that. They don't want to go out just like that, bro. These guys aren't going out without a fight. He's Zutan here, desperate, going on the aggressive, pops his hypercharge, gets the kill onto Sinister. Sinister pops his super, and Wizzy is able to get the kill onto Zutan there, and takes Peter into the realm as well. Getting tapped up in the realm as well. Like, bro, you can't get tapped up in your own domain, bro. Lock in. We see T here on the roughs, very low. Has his bags though. Zutan is back again, and when he's back, you already know the pressure comes with it. Elan gets a snipe onto Sinister, and they head into overtime. It's already not looking good for it's already not looking good for tryhards. Wizzy managed to get a kill there, and oh my god, Peter almost slides it in, but that's an amazing save from Sinister. He has his super, hopefully he can just super it, but he decides to go for the pass, and Elan slides it into the bottom right corner. And despite all odds, Instinct take the win. Oh my god, GG's, bro. GG's to tryhards for real. I don't think anyone expected them to come this far. I don't think anyone expected them to do this good, but they did it, bro. And yeah, let's head into the next game. Welcome to the ACGL semi-finals, and the first game is my team Pyrex versus YNG. So off the bats, we already see what do we see? We see Pyrex have an amazing start, bro. I can't even lie. We're touching up their save, but yeah, Conk, we see Rolfie on the Carl, Felix on the Penny, and Cool Joe on the Amber. And then for Pyrex, we see Fear on the Angelo, Chroma on the Crow, and Genre on the Lily. So Genre subbed for 20J. And he's doing his thing on the Lily, touching the safe a little bit, but now YNG have the lead slightly. Fear doing his thing on the Angelo, trying to get some taps in. Can't get anything. Oh, that's an amazing snipe from Genre. Decides to focus the save, drops down the shield by 1, stays alive to top it off. And right now he's just going ham on the save. Kelly pops a hypercharge as well, drops the save. I mean, he doesn't get it dead center, but he does a significant amount of damage to it, and sadly we aren't able to drop the safe. I feel like Fear should just use one single shot to drop it, but he's forced to fall back, and oh, that was very bad. But he just runs down the Amber, gets a hypercharge. He should be going in soon now. Goes in, gets a kill onto Rolfie. Tries to go in there for the Penny as well, but doesn't for some reason. Cool Joe pops a hypercharge, and it's onto the save, but Pyrex have the lead. Genre goes in, gets a couple of taps onto the save, stays alive, drops it down to 37, but it's not looking good because YNG are coming back. The Penny turrets are just doing so much damage to the save. Fear should be able to take it out, but Felix is guarding it with his life. He's not letting him, and then just when he's about to take it out, he pops a hypercharge. Did Genre just try to super the save, bro? What are we doing, bro? It doesn't work that way. We see Chroma here trying to force some save damage, jumps onto the save, and now we have Fatai and Chroma on the save, and it's tied right now, and the game ends in a draw. Oh yeah, we've got a game on our hands, guys. We have a game on our hands. Pyrex versus YNG, bros. Pyrex are back, ready for their revenge. They climbed all the way to the semi-finals just to face the team that stopped them from getting into the semi-finals last time. So this is absolute cinema, guys. They are here to take their revenge. Pyrex need to lock in on defense because Genre is doing his thing on the Lily, tapping up the save. And yeah, the game starts, and it seems like Genre is having lags as well, like he's lagging as well. So Chroma is able to confirm that kill onto Cool Joe. Felix okay, they're feeding the Penny so much. Oh, Genre doing his thing on the bro focus save, bro. He went for the kill and not the save. But it's fine because okay, no, it's not fine. YNG are in the lead. Fear is lagging as well, bruh. Genre misses his super once again. Chroma goes in to confirm the kill onto the Amber. He does just that, and now we can get a couple of taps onto the save. We see Felix here on defense doing his very best. Chroma decides to focus the Penny turret, and he doesn't even, bro, focus that shit, bro, kill it. Seems like he's going for the little safe damage that he can get, so that's good. Ooh, Fear gets a nice little super onto Cool Joe, and that should be the end of his life. But Genre still goes in to confirm the kill, stops moving for some reason. Like I said, he's lagging. That's an amazing super from Genre, who goes on to Felix, gets the kill onto him and survives by just 1 HP. We see Fear doing his very best to take out that penny turret. He does not want that turret anywhere near his safe. Cool Joe pops a hypercharge and gets a burn onto Fear. And it's not looking good for Pyrex. It's not looking good for Pyrex. We've already seen how clinical YNG can be. Felix has his hypercharge. That's not good. Fear isn't running Pierce. That's weird. But yeah, they already dropped the Pyrex safe onto 80%. Genre goes in, gets the kill onto Cool Joe, gets another kill onto Felix, pops his invis to go for the safe, decides to fall back. What are we doing? Just to go in again, and he's gonna die. But Genre pops, Chroma pops a hypercharge, goes in, doesn't really do much damage. And the Pyrex safe is currently on 9% with a penny turret out as well. It's not looking good for the team whatsoever. And they don't have enough time to come back as well. And all YNG need to do is lock in and finish the safe. And yeah, let's head into the next game. Cool, so we head into the game and we see Genre not wasting any time going straight for the safe. Fear there doing his... Fear on the Angelo, getting the heals off from the super. Misses the snipe onto Cool Joe though, sadly. Okay, gets a nice tap there onto him. Looking to finish him off maybe, but Rolfie on the Carl doing some serious damage there. Genre wastes no time, he goes in, and now he's looking to go in for the safe. Now he's on the safe unmarked, there's no one on him. Cool Joe gets a super onto the safe as well, but not really doing much. Genre doing a very good job topping up the save there, honestly. And right now Pyrex do seem to have the lead. I would recommend Chroma goes in to drop the safe, and that's exactly what he does. Gets the kill onto Cool Joe as well. Sadly, they feed the penny her turret. Gets an amazing pinch there onto Rolfie on the car, and that kill is so huge. Genre staying alive on the Lily. Penny turret applying some pressure though, but Pyrex still have the lead. He goes invis and decides to go for the turret. Right now he's caught in a confrontation with the penny, but Rolfie doing his thing on the Carl as he manages to get a clean hypercharge onto the safe. Fair pops a hypercharge of his own, misses every single shot. Should not miss that one though. Okay, gets one onto the penny turret. Chroma has a hypercharge, wastes no time. He pops it, goes in, drops the safe to 50%. Tries to get some taps in, hopefully, and we see Fear just locked in on defense with the... Yeah, Fear, oh my god, getting some really nice taps in. And Genre now rushing the safe. He's unmarked as well, no one is on him. So he can strictly just focus the safe, and Pyrex are doing an amazing job here with both defense and offense. Sadly, he goes down because he lagged. That's so unfortunate. But even at this point, I don't think YNG have enough time to come back. Yeah, YNG don't have enough time to come back. Or do they? I mean, the penny turret is still active. Cool Joe pops a hypercharge as well. We've seen what... Does he get it off? Oh my god, he doesn't. And Pyrex take the win. Yo, let's go. Pyrex take the win. W Pyrex. These guys aren't playing any... Wait, what? Oh. There's still a draw. And if that's the case, that means it's just gonna keep on going until someone wins. Bro, I got excited there for a second. I thought we took the win, but we didn't. But yeah, let's head into the next game. Alright, cool. So the next game begins, and we see Genre on the Lily doing his... I don't know why he went there, just to feed the Amber, but for no reason. So he's just chilling there, wants to heal up, and now he goes straight in for the safe. Decides to go for the kill instead. I don't know why we keep on doing that, bro. Like, focus the safe and not the kills, please. But yeah, Pyrex are still in the lead. Chroma managed to get a nice trade there onto Cool Joe. We see Fear on the Angelo still tapping up, doing a very good job. In fact, tapping... Okay, I don't know what that shot was, but apart from that, he was tapping up everyone. Decides to go for the safe now. Hopefully he can drop it, gets a nice kill there onto Cool Joe, and yes, this is what we like to see. Fear locked in on defense with the Angelo, bro. I was telling... Literally, we were just in a call. I was telling him that Angelo is good defense, but he he was skeptical, but it's working out in our favor now. And Genre just doing an okay, he misses his super, but it's fine because he still gets some nice taps onto the save. YNG still have ample time to come back though. And okay, bro, Genre, I don't know what this lag is, but it has to go. Rolfie pops a hypercharge, gets on the safe with it as well. Takes down Kojo with the fire, and then he gets a Fear gets a trade there as well. Genre goes in, hopefully he can drop the save. Unfortunately not, but he does get like very good taps in. Chroma has his hypercharge. I hope he doesn't go in with it. So okay, that's good from him. He goes in just to drop the save. Gets a few taps onto Kojo as well. And that's an amazing snipe from Genre from the other side of the map. Pops a hypercharge, tries to get Felix, but sadly didn't work out because he didn't aim it, he just auto-aimed, I guess. Yeah, we've all been there. And Fear just lingering at that left side, trying to get the little damage that he can onto that save. But it's not, I don't think, if Fear goes down, we lose. That's just what it's looking like right now. Okay, never mind. Fatai locked in on defense. Felix decides to ignore Fear and he just pops his hypercharge and finishes off the save. And Pyrex take the win. Let's go, guys. And they've been training and now they are back for their revenge. And hopefully, we take this win against YNG and head into the finals. That would be an amazing underdog story. And you guys stay tuned as we head into the next game. Cool. So while we wait for the next game between YNG and Pyrex, we're going to head into the next semi-final game between Instinct and LK Esports. So the game begins and we see Zutan here on the Spike, Peter on the Pierce, and Elant on the Penny. And on the side of LK, we see Rez on the Amber, Toby on the Piper, gets a snipe there onto Peter, and Breezy on the Carl. So right now the game is looking, both teams seem to be keeping each other at bay, like it's looking pretty equal, nothing much going on so far. Except Toby just sniping everyone, like he's going crazy with the snipes. We see Rez pushing it from that right side, takes down the Spike super, Toby still tapping up, but they can't really go on the aggressive because they don't have anything for safe damage, so these guys are going to play the long game, and that's just what it's looking like right now. We see Breezy there, most likely looking for an opportunity to go, and if anyone goes down now and they lose position, they're just going to rush the safe. So they're playing it safe. Toby already has his hypercharge. He pops the hypercharge for pressure, gets some taps onto Elant. Elant's almost down. Breezy messes up with the gadget there, but still gains some pressure on that left hand side. But even at that, the game is still looking so equal. I mean, LK did some damage onto the safe with the Amber, but even at that, oh, we see Breezy getting taken down there, and that's not good. Instinct get the Penny super, and that alone might just be their win condition. Zutan pops a super there onto Rez, and Peter does as well, but he just barely survives. And yeah, it's not looking good for LK, because now Instinct have full control and they're just going ham on their save. Breezy pops the gadget, goes in, uses the super to take out Elant. Toby takes down Peter, and now LK seem to have the control that they've been desperately looking for. We see Breezy there tapping up the safe on that left hand corner. He's going to try and stay alive there for as long as he can and be a nuisance. And they get some taps onto the save, significantly reducing the difference. But we see Peter on that Pierce and he's just going crazy. But Breezy is just being relentless on the Carl. He's not giving up, still going for the safe. We see Zutan, he's going in as well, and he's alone on the safe. And a Spike alone on the safe is not what you want because he's going to do so much damage. He pops Rez, pops the super, takes him out, but at this point it has already been done. It's too late. And Instinct take the first game. Oh wow, they take the sets. I think I missed the first game, the first few games, but yeah, Instinct go 1-0 up and LK lose this game. And with that being said, let's head into the next game. Right, so we head into the next game now between Pyrex and YNG. This is the second set. So we see Fear on the Frank, a personal favorite brawler of his. He likes going this brawler a lot in scrims. Then we see Rolfie on the Ollie, as he's just going crazy with the Ollie. And Genre on the Mina, also a favorite brawler of his. And Chroma on the Penny. And on the side of YNG, we see Kojo on the Squeak, Felix on the Gus, and Rolfie on the Ollie. So yeah, right now, Pyrex have the lead. And YNG do not want that to last long as Ralphie goes in, gets hypnosis onto the Carl, but Pyrex are able to burst him down. We see Cooljo lingering on that left-hand side, trying to create some pressure, do the little work that he can. But Pyrex still have the lead and it's looking pretty comfortable. There's no way they sell this, right? But yeah, they don't want to push too much. Chroma on the Penny already has his hypercharge. He wastes no time. He pops it in the position right there for some good defense. Felix gives Rofi his shield, but he doesn't go in. He's just waiting for the right time to do so. Going forward, creating pressure, trying to farm his hypercharge. He does get his hypercharge. He wastes no time. And he gets the hypnosis onto 3 of them. And just like that, YNG steal the lead. And now all they have to do is run away. Oh my god, Pyrex sold. I mean, they didn't even really sell. Rofi is just a demon on the Ollie. He went in and he got the hypnosis onto all 3 of them. We see Fear lingering on that left-hand side, trying to do what he can, like creating pressure, but oh, he tries to get a stun there onto Rofi, but he just jumps over him. We see John on the Mina as well coming in from that right-hand side, trying to do some work, and oh my god, Chroma goes in with the Penny Turret and the splash takes down Felix, and Pyrex clutch the game and go 1-0 up. Oh my god, that's crazy. That was an insane game. And yeah, let's head into the next one. Right, so we're heading into the second round between YNG and Pyrex in this bounty set. And yeah, we load straight into the game, and let's see what YNG do differently this time. So instantly they go for, I mean, Rolf is there, but he chooses not to go for the blue star. Fear tries to snipe him with the gadget, but he jumps away. Genre wastes no time, goes in for Felix, doesn't get his final shot onto him, but pops the gadget to stay alive. Kojo gets a nice snipe there onto Chroma. And we see Fear on Genre just up in their base creating so much pressure. Chroma comes in from support through the mid, but Kojo throws a super onto them. Rolfie has a super and he's just waiting for the right time to use it. Probably trying to bait out the Frank super from Fear. But yeah, we see Chroma as well going in, creating so much pressure, misses the super, but Felix gets a double cookie popper gadget onto both of them and they're forced to fall back. YNG still have the lead. Kojo gets a disgusting snipe there onto Chroma. I don't know how he's pulled that off. But yeah, you know Rolfie, man, on that Ollie doing his thing. Goes in, gets the double stun, but couldn't lead them back to his teammates. But they still have the lead regardless. Yeah, you see Felix on that right hand side doing his thing on the ghost. He's cracked on the ghost. Screamed at him the other day and he just doesn't miss. Fear has his super right now. And he's trying to... Oh, he gets a snipe there onto Rolfie. Ooh, almost gets the super over. Rolfie just jumps away last second. He pops his hypercharge and goes in there. Doesn't really do much because the lead now is just by 1. Fear has his hypercharge. He's going to be looking to use that soon. Genre coming from the mid with the Mina. He's taking so much damage, but Fear gets a nice snipe there onto Rolfie. He's low. He takes down Rolfie. And all Pyrex have to do is run away. We see Cooljo on the squeak running, doing his very best, but it's not good enough. And just like that, Pyrex qualify onto the finals and eliminate YNG. GG's to both teams. YNG really put up a very good fight, but Pyrex qualify, and let's head into the next game. Alright, cool. So we head into the next game between Instinct and LK. So I missed a few moments of this game, but I see who's in the lead. LK are in the lead, but Zutan goes in with the Ollie, gets a kill onto Toby and falls back. But Brizzy on the Darrow goes in, gets him weak, and Rez is able to confirm the kill, but Breezy still goes down. But yeah, quick run through. Zutan is on the Ollie, Elant on the Penny, and Pizza on the Grom. And then for LK, we see Toby on the Jean, Rez on the Squeak, and Breezy on the Darrow. Breezy on the Darrow right now currently has everything, has his hypercharge looking to go in pretty soon. Toby has his Jean pull as well. And you can see Instinct keeping their distance, trying not to get pulled here by Toby. But time is already running out. But Toby is able to get the pull onto Zutan, but I think Pizza gets the kill onto Toby with the Grom Super and Instinct steal the win. That is insane from Instinct. And yeah, let's head into the second game and see if LK can come back from this. They could have definitely won in those last moments, but Pizza just popped the Grom Super and it just cleared them. But yeah, let's see how this one goes. So we see Zutan goes in for the blue star, dodges some shots, but Rez still manages to get some shots onto him, and he already has a super. He's pushing forward, throws the super, gets one onto Zutan. But we see Pizza just keeping them at bay with the Grom shots. Elan's just keeping his distance, tapping up. He's looking to get Penny super soon, and he's hitting his shots very well, to be honest. Breezy keeping his distance, just looking for a good time to go in, and Pizza gets a kill onto Toby and drops the clamping on him as well. But right now, Instinct are in the lead, and if LK wants to come back, they need something, anything. Breezy has his super. I don't know what he's saving it for. Like, he could just rush the Grom right there. I think that's what he's trying to do, but the Grom is hitting his shots well. Toby has a pull as well, and he missed, and he somehow missed it. I don't know how, because the Grom was right there. Oh no, that's not good from Toby at all. But we see Breezy here manages to single out Pizza, goes and gets the kill onto him, but Zutan is able to get the trade. Rez pops a hypercharge just for the pressure, but he still gets tapped up by Alant, who has a hypercharge of his own, just waiting for the right time to use it. There's still time for LK to make a comeback in this, and Alant decides now is the time to use his hypercharge, and Pizza pops a hypercharge of his own as well and gets the kill onto Rez. Breezy has his hypercharge. I think he's just waiting for 10 seconds before he goes in. Toby has a pull as well. Amazing snipe from Rez, gets Elant low. Breezy goes in with the hypercharge. Oh no, he gets stunned by Zutan. And Rez just gets taken out here unless... Nah. LK weren't able to clutch the game. And just like that, LK have been eliminated. And Instinct qualify onto the finals with Pyrex. And yeah. With that being said, let's head into the finals. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the ACGL finals between Pyrex and Instinct. And yeah, let's head straight into the game. So on the Pyrex side, we see Chroma on the Frank, Genre on the Buzz, and Fear on the Shelly. And for Instinct, we see Zutan on the Kenji, Pizza on the Rico, and Elant on the Pierce. And off the bat, it's not looking good for Pyrex because Genre and Fear have already gone down, but they managed to take out Zutan as well. And they're in a really bad position. Chroma uses the super there, doesn't really get anyone with the super, and he's just getting bullied by Zutan, but Fear comes in clutch and helps him to get the kill there with the Shelly super. Genre is in a bad position, but he manages to land the Buzz super onto Pizza and gets a kill onto him. Genre is pushing from the... Chroma's pushing from the left hand side. Genre gets a double stun and takes down Zutan and Elant, and this is a good position for Pyrex. Chroma breaks open the walls. Genre tries to slip it in, but Zutan manages to save the ball, though Genre uses his gadget to try and get Zutan, but he ends up getting the kill, and he goes to help Pizza with Chroma. And right now Fear is just lingering in that middle bush. His presence is on that Shelly is so intimidating. And yeah, we see Genre going in with the hypercharge. Okay, moving like Spider-Man here, gets the kill onto Pizza. And Fear passes the ball onto him and he's able to slip it in barely. And just like that, Pyrex score the first goal and go 1-0 up. Oh, we see Chroma there with a good snipe onto Zutan. Doesn't get the kill onto him though. Pizza pops a super and Chroma is solo right now. He's forced to fall back. Pops a hypercharge as well, taking down Fear, and Zutan goes in to finish Genre. And Instinct score after a crazy squad wipe. And yeah, we head into the game. We see Fear pops his hypercharge, not really doing much for him. He's so low, he's probably gonna die here. He barely survives though. We just see Chroma getting absolutely bullied by that Kenji, and the Fear on the Shelly, he has to be on the Kenji. Like, the Kenji is just straight up bullying the Frank, and Just like that, Instinct walk it in, and they go 1-0 up in the Brawl Ball sets. And yeah, let's head into the next game. Alright, so we load into round 2 of the finals between Pyrex and Instinct, and right now Pyrex are already falling back for some reason. Peter and Elant gets a crazy pinch there onto Genre. Zutan gets the kill onto Chroma as well, and Fear just pushes the ball away and holds that position, gets sniped by Zutan's Kenji Super though. And this is not a good position for Pyrex at all. They're just getting touched, bro. I can't lie. Bro, Genre goes in there with the super, doesn't really get anyone with it, and he goes down as one. Oh my god, what is this? This is the worst spawn trap I've ever seen, bro. Like, these guys, Pyrex, are just getting spawn trapped by Instinct right now. But we see Genre going in with the super. Hopefully he can make a play here. He lags and goes down to the Pierce super. Elant and Pizza just cooking, bro. I can't even lie. Like with the but Chroma gets the kill onto Elant there. Misses the stun, but this is a much better position for Pyrex. Genre gets a stun onto Pizza, gets the kill onto him. Goes for and gets the kill onto Zutan as well. And now Elant is the last man standing. Genre pops a hypercharge, goes in, gets a stun onto Pizza, and Chroma is just able to walk that in, and just like that, Pyrex from a very dangerous position managed to keep their cool and get a goal from that counter. We see Genre pops a hypercharge, Zutan pops a super and manages to get him with it. And I don't even know what happened there. Elant just, what happened? What did Pizza just do? If he had pushed the ball forward there, they would have scored, but I guess it was a misclick. He passed it back accidentally. And okay, Genre gets the kill onto Zutan, but Pizza is there to clean up. And right now it's a 2v2. We see Fear trying to make his way into that middle bush, but Elant on that Pierce is just not making it easy for them. Fear manages to get a kill onto Pizza, and now Genre is back with his super. But Zutan pops a hypercharge. Didn't really do anything. Okay, he's still alive. Oh, but Chroma gets the kill onto him. He has his super right now, but he gets an amazing snipe onto Pizza there. I thought he scored, but he missed. And we see Genre again going in with that super. What he's doing wonders with that super, bro. And Pyrex managed to buy enough time to get the win in this second round. Yeah. So right now it's 1-1, and we're going to head into the third and final game of the Brawl Ball set. Right, so we head into the final game of Brawl Ball between these two teams. And yeah, let's head straight into it. So the game begins. Zutan goes left side, just straight up terrorizing that flank, not trying to waste any time. Genre also not wasting any time, goes straight for Elant, gets the kill onto him. And him and Chroma are able to pinch out Zutan, and now it's a 3v1. Surely they score this. Chroma pops a super, destroys the walls, and Fear tries to slip it in. I don't know what he was doing. Chroma goes in and gets the double stun and gets a kill onto Pizza and Zutan. And Elant, who is locked in on defense, just clears everyone on that Pierce, bro. He is going crazy. Can't even lie. We see Chroma gets the snipe onto Zutan, but he's not really doing himself a favor by doing that because Zutan wants to be on him. So I think that Shelly just has to be on the Kenji more. Oh my god, that's an amazing super from Genre. He sniped Elant from the other side of the map. That's crazy. Right now he's just holding his position. We see Fear going in with his super. I think he's realized that he has to... Okay, never mind, bro. He's just letting... Nah, I don't like that, bro. I don't like that from Fear. At this level, he knows that he has to be on the Kenji, but he's just letting the Kenji slide and do his thing. Kenji has way too much freedom. You see what I'm saying? Chroma pops a hypercharge, but he's just getting burst down. He doesn't even have time to pop it. Fear misses his hypercharge, and yeah, this is really bad from Pyrex. I think Instinct are going to... Oh my god. But Genre coming in clutch and defense, really alleviating the pressure for Pyrex. We see Genre with another super. He's looking to go in soon. Chroma is just straight up getting tortured. Genre gets pinched out by Zutan and Pizza. Chroma goes down again. Fear tries to slip the ball, and he does! He slips the ball in. That's crazy. I honestly have no idea how he pulled that off, bro. That has to be luck of some sorts, but shit, we'll take it. And we see Chroma finally lands a stun onto Zutan, but it looks like he's still gonna get bullied. Yeah, he is still getting bullied, bro. Why the hell did he... Huh? Bro, he just broke open our wall and Peter just slipped it in. Like, what are we doing, bro? The Pierce gets a super onto Fear and he's low right now. We see Chroma pops his hypercharge for pressure. Coming in from that left-hand side. They're just ignoring Zutan because they already know what they want to do. They want to score. We head into overtime and Fear just slips the ball in barely. Yo, Fear coming in clutch with the goals. And yeah, Pyrex take the win. And let's head into the next game. Right, so we head into the second set now of the finals. I'm a bit late for this one because I was helping them draft and it didn't even, like, we accidentally picked some things. But yeah, let's see how the game is going. We see Chroma on the Grey, Fear on the RT, Genre on the Mina. And then you see Zutan on the Frank, Elant on the Jaeyoung, and Pizza on the Byron. They're going for a cheese comp here where the Frank just runs us down and he just can't die. He gets infinite heals from the Jaeyoung. And Chroma gets sniped there but manages to escape. Genre decides for some reason to try and get the Frank. He doesn't get the kill and instead he goes down and Zutan gets the double stun onto both of them, killing them in the process. And the second round begins and I literally think this is unwinnable, bro. Like, it is genuinely not possible to win this with the picks that we have. We just don't have enough damage. We don't have anything. And yeah, Fear gets taken out by the what's it called? The Baron Super. We see Genre there making a pretty good play, but it's not gonna work out because you just can't take these guys out, bro. They have so much HP and he lags and he goes down. Yeesh. And now it's just Chroma. Zutan pops the hypercharge, bro. There is anything Chroma can do, he sends them there. And at this point we were motivated him to go for the 1v3. But we knew it was impossible, bro. He can't win this, and he just walks into the gas. And yeah, instinct take the first round. Now we head into the second round. This is just a bloodbath, bro. It's not even funny. We're just getting absolutely raped here by these guys. The comp is just unstoppable. We didn't really change our approach here at this point. We just decided to let it go. Whatever happens, happens. And yeah, these guys, they know, bro. They know that you can't take them down. This comp is it's disgusting. Fear getting pinched there at the top right side. Again, Chroma being isolated there on the Grey, lands some taps onto Zutan, but it does not matter because he's just gonna get healed. He misses the pull and they decide to focus on Fear. He's hitting his shots, trying to farm his hypercharge because that is the only hope he's going to, that's the only chance Pyrex stand of winning this game. And he decides to use his super for some reason, I don't know why. And now he's just there. Chroma uses his super to escape. Pizza takes down Fear though. Chroma does get a kill onto him, but it doesn't matter because the other two are there to finish him off. Yeah. So now we see that they go for a different approach, but it doesn't even matter because the Frank has his super. He's hovering it to try and scare them off, but they are falling for the bait. We see Genre going in, manages to bait out the Frank gadget, landing some hits there. Chroma is not hitting those pulls, bro. Fear is low, he's forced to fall back. In fact, the whole team is forced to fall back. It's a really bad position. Chroma gets hit by the hypercharge there from the Byron. Fear finally has his hypercharge, but we don't know if it's gonna be enough. Yeah, he's low, it's not gonna do anything. And he just gets absolutely destroyed by the Frank super. And now it's just Genre, he knows it's over. Spins with them and walks into the gas. And yeah, just like that, the second set is wraps. And let's head into the next game. Cool, so we load into the highest game. I'm a bit late for this one because draft, and yeah, but I'm not that late because the game seems pretty even right now. So quick run through of the teams. We see for Instinct, we see Zootan on the Lily, Elant on the Berry, and Pizza on the Lumi. And then for Pyrex, we see Fear on the Rico, Chroma on the Otis, and Genre on the Shade. So off, like right now, the game seems to be pretty even, I can't lie. Pretty even. Genre doing an amazing job cycling his supers. Fear doing the little safe damage he can, but Zootan wastes no time, pops his hypercharge, goes in for the kill and takes him out. But Chroma doing a pretty good job holding his position. We see Genre going in with the hypercharge, slapping everyone, decides not to go for safe. Instead, he's just pushing them back. Zootan goes invis. Pizza uses his super to get a kill onto Fear as well. And we see Genre trying to make his way through the mid, but the Lumi isn't making it easy for him. Zootan in a pretty tight situation there, gets pinched out, and Genre decides to go in, baits the berry super, gets the kill onto him. Not even just the super, the hyper. And right now, he goes down to Zootan. But it's fine because Pyrex are in the lead right now. Fear pops a hypercharge, the worst Rico hypercharge I've ever seen. But it works out for him because he's still alive and managed to get some safe damage. Sadly couldn't drop the save though to 25. And Zootan goes in, almost gets the kill onto Genre, but he survives. Goes in with his super, desperate to drop the save, but like I said, Pizza on this Lumi is locked in on defense, but while he was focusing on the Shade, Chroma is able to come in with a gadget and drop the save to 25, but right now the Berry is busy doing the Lord's work on Pyrex's save. But we see Fear and Genre go in there to get the kill onto him. Genre pops a hypercharge, goes in, gets just one hit onto the safe, and right now it's so close. But Fear goes in. Oh no, Pyrex might actually lose this. I think they lose this. Oh, and it's a draw. That's crazy. If you guys remember, we also had a draw with YNG as well, and now the same thing with Instinct. But yeah, let's head into the second round and see what both teams change heading into it. Okay. So we see Instinct, the Berry on the left hand side with the Shade, not ideal. We see Zootan just waiting there for the right time to go in. He decides the time is now. He goes in for the safe. But Chroma is there to defend him. He misses his super, but it's fine because in the midst of all the chaos, Elant manages to land his gadget onto the safe, and that's very bad for Pyrex, but I don't know what Genre is doing. Genre is just keeping us in the game with his Shade. He gets a few hits onto the safe, but gets taken down there. And yeah, Chroma also manages to get a gadget onto the safe, and right now Pyrex are in the lead, but we are in a pretty decent position right now. We see Fear on that right hand side, using the Rico shots to keep them at bay. Zootan goes in, gets a kill onto Chroma, but still able to get the kill onto him. Elant drops a couple of shots onto the safe, and that's really bad because I think one of those is like a whole safe shield gone. Fear in the mid doing his very best to hold. Genre on the right hand side desperately waiting for a super. Fear does a good hypercharge there, gets Pizza weak and gets a few taps onto the safe. And Chroma coming in clutch with these safe drops, bro. Even against YNG, when you need the safe shield down, Chroma is your man. Genre is about to go in for safe damage, but Zootan pops a hypercharge, taking him into the realm. They get an amazing pinch onto Pizza there on the Berry, but Zootan uses the opportunity to go invis. And at this point, they realize that there's no point trying to defend him, and they go for a full-on base race and take the win. And we are now one round up against Instinct, and let's head into the final game and see Instinct's approach. Okay, so Zutan wastes no time here, just going invis off the bat. Goes for Jeanru, gets some taps onto him. He tries to use his gadget to get one last hit onto Zutan, and he just walks into him. I'm pretty sure he knew he was there. I don't know why he did that. But then Peter is able to get the kill onto Chroma, and Fear right now doing his very best to take down the Lance. It doesn't work out for him, but Jeanru comes in clutch though, getting the kill onto him, just chilling in that wall, waiting for the right time to go in. Zutan spawns in on the safe, but Fear and Jeanru are there to... Fear and Chroma are there to finish him off. Zutan misses the super onto the Shade. And right now he's just desperately looking for a super to go in. But Instinct do have the lead now, and it's like a very comfortable one as well. But not for long, because Pyrex are just rushing their safe right now. Jeanru has the hypercharge as well, wastes no time, goes for it, but only gets one hit onto the safe before he gets taken out. And we see Peter, who was getting a lot of control on that Lumi, but Fear with a super money to get the kill onto him and the berry. And now he's just going and doing the little damage that he can onto the safe. Gets pushed back though. And now we just have to wait. We see Jeanru trying to get a super. He does indeed get the super. And wastes no time, goes in for the safe. No, he doesn't even go in for the safe. He's trying to get kills. Oh, he's trying to farm his hypercharge. Okay. And he does that. You see Fear pops a hypercharge of his own. Chroma gets a nice kill there onto Pizza, which makes attacking the safe much more easier for Jeanru. We see Zutan pops a hypercharge, really desperate to get the Shade out of the safe. And the Lance pops a hypercharge onto our safe, but at this point Pyrex managed to close the lead pretty well. Fear pops a hypercharge, but still gets taken down. But at this point, if Pyrex can get one last push onto the safe, they win. And Instinct are aware of this, so they try to defend Jeanru. But Zutan is too low to take him out, and just like that, Pyrex take the heist set, and it is now 2-1 to Pyrex. And yeah, with that being said, let's head into the next game. Alright, so we load into the heist, the bounty game now. And I can't lie, this game was so hard to watch, bruh. The game was so hard to watch. Instinct just had the most generational lock-in of all time. And yeah, let's run through the teams real quick. So we see Chroma on the Grom, personal favorite brawler of his. Fear on the Brock, and at this point I'm voicing over, and you guys already know the genre is Fatai at this point, so yeah. And Fatai on the Kara. Then for Instinct, you see Pizza on the Piper, Zutan on the Tick, and Elant on the Bell. And throughout this whole game, bro, I was just looking at that Piper and I was like, damn, bro, because he was just tapping everyone up. It made it look effortless as well, dodging shots and just getting tapped up. Fatai goes in there to try something, but Zutan pops the gadgets and pushes him into the hyper, and they have a 6-star lead right now. I mean, at this point it's not so bad. We see Chroma on that Grom trying his best to land some shots, but these guys are good. They're just easily dodging the shots. God damn, like, I don't think Zutan has gotten hit once. And on that Tick, he's just being such a menace, pushing them back. He can't really do anything. And as for Elant on the Bell, don't even try pushing onto that left side, because he has like 1,000,001 traps there. If you go there, you're finished. So yeah, Pyrex are just getting touched so hard. Even the 1-star that they have, I don't know how they got it. Yeah, it's hard to watch, bruh. Especially that Piper. Jeez. And the Tick as well. But yeah, Instinct take that the first round, and let's head into the next one. Really hard to watch. But let's see what Pyrex changed going into the second round. This time he goes for the blue star. He gets it, lags at that spot, and gets put in the tightest pinch of all time, and he goes down. We see this time Fear on the Brock tries to take the Piper, because Oh wow, he gets 2-tapped. Crazy. Bro, I don't think he used on, and he gets the snipe onto Chroma as well. Like, bro, this guy has to be a sniper in real life, because what is he doing? Gets the kill onto. Okay, bro, he's doing too much. He's doing too much on the Piper. Nah, he's going crazy though. Fair play to him. Just keeping everyone at bay with those snipes. And Instinct have an 8-star lead, now a 10-star lead. Peter pops his hypercharge for the speed to try and take out Fear. Doesn't work out. Fatai Desperate pops a super. Doesn't get anyone with it and goes down to Elant. Nah, jeez. Bro, Peter just raping everyone who comes to his lane. It's not even funny. Zutan pops a hypercharge for pressure. Fatai goes in trying to do something. Zutan aura farming as he just stands still and watches the tickhead take his life. And Peter gets the final snipe onto Fear, and Instinct take the win and make the game 2-2. Peter star player, well deserved. And yeah, let's head into the final set to decide the winner of this ACGL tournament. Is it the final one? I think it is. But yeah, let's see. Alright, cool. So we head into the final set of this ACGL tournament. And a quick run through of the draft. We see Zutan on the Ash. I honestly do not know how we did not predict that in draft, because he really loves the brawler in this map especially. Then we see Elant on the bow and Peter on the Ollie. Then for Pyrex we see Fatai on the Buster, Fear on the Gus, and Chroma on the Lily. Yeah, and this is a very bad position for Pyrex right now, pushed back all the way to their spawn. We're in some kind of spawn trap right now. Fear pops his super, takes down Zutan. And I remember I was telling Chroma that he was playing way too passive on that Lily, but he doesn't play the brawler much, so we kind of just forced it onto him. But yeah, we see Elant on that bow just cycling mines. Zutan on the Ash being a terrorist. That one is honestly on me for not predicting it in the draft. And yeah, the bow mines just completely rape Fear, and Zutan pops a hypercharge. I don't know what that super was from Chroma. They get a stun onto the Buster Dolly. I don't know how that's happening. And yeah, this is just a speed run at this point, bro. Instinct are just speed running through Pyrex. But yeah, let's head into the second game and see what Pyrex change. Alright, so the second game begins. And I remember I was telling Chroma to play. Yeah, he's playing too passive, but we told him to play much more aggressively. Fear gets pinched down by Zutan, and Peter. Fatai gets the double pull, but doesn't really get anyone with it. Pops the shield, reflecting all their shots back. Fear getting hit by all these bull mines again. What was that super, bruh? Yeah, this is not good. They started off strong, but I don't know what happened. I think they lost their confidence or something. So Fatai gets the pull onto Zutan, but Elant throws all those mines in there, and Fear is forced to trip them. Lands the cookie popper onto Peter and forces him to go back. Pops a hypercharge. He really wants that kill onto the bow. And he's a ghost right now, but he's forced to play aggro. Still gets pinched down though. Chroma has his hypercharge, and we just need to pray that he knows how to use it to make it work properly. The Ollie uses the super, gets the stun onto him. Oh no, he goes into the realm to avoid the stun. That's good from him. But we see Zutan on that Ash just being a terrorist, pops the hypercharge, but yeah, they still get the pinch onto him. Chroma holding the position top right, looking to get a hypercharge onto Elant on that bow, but just can't find the opportunity and decides to just go for it. Goes in, takes out the Ollie instead, grabs all 3 of the gems and heads into the realm. But during all this chaos, Fear gets taken out. And Pyrex have the lead right now. And all they need is 1 gem to get the countdown, but Instinct immediately regain control. And then Peter eventually gets the kill onto Chroma and secures all 4 of the gems. Chroma gets stunned as well into a hypercharge that's evil, and Zuton does eventually get the kill onto the Buster, and just like that, Instinct take the win and Pyrex are eliminated. And Instinct are your ACGL champions, and yeah, well deserved to them. They ran down every single team, and yeah, GG's. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. And yeah, I have no idea why you guys are still here. Like, what do you guys want to like leave? The video's over. Like, what do you guys expect an explanation from me or something? Like, ain't doing that. You guys can't leave. Okay, now all jokes aside though, I have to explain the situation with like Fatai playing for genre and everything. You guys are probably gonna want to sit down for this one because it's kind of a long story. Right, so I would like to start off by saying that this whole thing wasn't done of malicious intent. We didn't plan, it wasn't something that we planned to do beforehand. We didn't plan on doing it to like take the money or cheat anyone or anything. We're relatively new to this, and even if we had won, we planned on giving out the prize to like 2nd place or something. But yeah, the whole thing was a situational decision, like in the sense that we didn't have a 3rd at the time because Genre, who was supposed to be our 3rd, was at a school event, so he couldn't play. And yeah, we did manage to find a sub that was like Tony J. You guys saw him. He played for us for like the first two games, but then, or the first 2 against the first 2 teams, sure. But then he had to go, and then we were left stranded. We didn't have a 3rd, and we felt that we had come too far to just drop out of the whole tourney. So that's when the whole idea came out of Fatai playing in with Genre's account. And yeah, that's basically the whole thing. I understand that some teams may still be angry at us. The community may still be angry at us for what we did, and that's why I made this segment to apologize for our actions to all the teams that we beat and all the teams that lost to us. I would really like to apologize, and I know it will take time for us to earn everyone's trust back, but hopefully we get a 2nd chance, and yeah, this kind of thing will never repeat itself again, and we'll ensure that we keep all our games and wins clean from now on. But hey, y'all can't lie, someone had to spice up the community a little bit, you feel me? Yeah, but yeah, I'm trolling, yeah, I troll too much, but yeah, you guys stay excited for the next video. I think there's gonna be like a whole league thing being implemented, but yeah, you guys stay tuned, and with that being said, you guys have a good one and safe.